Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning once again. Thank you all for hopping in here and being here this morning for my Blade Talk discussion. It is a beautiful, hot, warm morning here this morning. I believe it's pushing almost 80 degrees. So that's always good. It's a little warm, but I can deal with 80. So I did stop by a couple of yard sales this morning, and I bought a couple of things. First thing I got was this backpack here. It is a very big backpack, and it had stuff in it, and I'm not sure the person knew that it had stuff in it, but it had a couple of carabiners attached. It had a sleeping bag and a tarp inside it, and then it also had some rope, a little hatchet, some iodine for making water pure. It had a little knife and a compass and a clock thing with another carabiner and some rope. And so I got that for $5. So that was a good little bargain this morning. I took everything out of the backpack. I'm washing. Oh, and it came with a Carhartt vest too. I'm washing the sleeping bag and the vest, and then I'm going to wash the backpack itself. I got to get the metal frame out of it. So I grabbed that this morning for $5. And then I also grabbed something that I always try to grab if I find them, and that is these Texas Instruments calculators. So this is a TI-89, and kids have to have these in high school, and this is an easy $20 to $30 on eBay. So if you ever see these for cheap, $5, grab them. This one doesn't have like somebody's name engraved in it, and it's in good shape. So this one will sell easy on eBay and make $20, $25 on it. So I grabbed that for $5. Here is the actual knife that was in that. Good morning, Scott, John, Keep It Scale Stupid, Mister, by the way, and Sever 7. If you pop in here. This is a Smith & Wesson piece of crap knife. But it did have a knife. So I did get that included in my $5. It's got some rust included. Yeah, so I would guess that's a knife. It's not assisted, so that's always nice. Tip down carry, which, you know, I love also. So yeah, that was a freebie. And then this is the little carabiner with the compass and some kind of little, I've got some batteries to go in this. I don't know what this is. World Beer Tour. Oh, it's like a beer cap. But it's got a bunch of buttons. It's a clock, probably a stopwatch. I'll throw a battery in that and check that out. That was cool. And then last night in my pockets, I carried my Riot PLXE in my front pocket. I'm getting all kinds of messages popping in. Sorry. Turn my phone down. Yeah, I love this. I love this knife. I love Riot quality, and this middle pivot lock, it's just got some of the best action. And they use a different mechanism than the other companies. But it's got really smooth action, feels really good, locks up really good. I'm not sure where TC is. He could be sleeping in or getting some coffee. Morning, Waylon. But I had that in the front pocket. And then, of course, in my back pocket, I had this again. Seems to be the standard in the back pocket for the last week. Still loving this little thing. Can't wait to get the hand hammered one. Check it out. I can't remember. I guess it came with the pivot tool, but I have no idea what. Does anybody remember what kind of package this came in? Did it come in a plastic, hard plastic case from Valerian, or did it come in something else? Because I need to find that pivot tool, and I don't know what I did with it. So anyway, that was my pocket check for the night. Thank you for answering my question, Mr. Mister. We go show a couple of pocket checks really quick. So yesterday, Mr. Ed showed the choil on that knife as I was talking about it. And then we got to talking about Spyderco's last night in the general chat. So I posted a pictures of mine after I first put it together with the laser engraved scales on it. And me and Mr. JT were both talking about wanting to get a REK reblade. And then Pete popped in and reminded us that you can get cheaper reblades from whatchamacallit, what was his name? I can't even think about it. What was it again? What's the name of that guy's name that does... Well, oh yeah, Gersh. Gersh Blades does reblades as well, and they're a little cheaper. So, anyway, we got to talking about that kind of stuff. And then we got to talking about the snaps, because he wanted to put a Vero-like blade cutout on the blade. And then I saw this when I was leaving work this morning, and that brought back some memories about when I was a kid. You can see it's got Tennessee tags bent up as or National Guard Tennessee tags made into a fender. And this was a cool little thing. It was sitting in the back of a truck as I was leaving work. And I believe my dad either bought me one of these or one of these when I was like 5 years old, and he threw me on it, didn't tell me nothing about it. I gassed it and ran into a rock wall and was scared of motorcycles until I was like 9 or 10. I can't remember if it was one of these. It might have been one of these, because it would have been a little bit older. So it could have been one of these or one of these. But anyway, it brought back some memories. I have not seen that short film about two fighter pilots. We'll have to check that out. And then pocket check. There's mine from last night. Then Scott is carrying Vision FG this morning, the all black version. And it looks like Mr. Nick T is carrying a Riot, two Riots today. Can't go wrong with a Riot. Both of those are cool knives. The top one looks super comfortable. I'm sure the bottom one is comfortable as well. It's got a wild blade window. By the way, Mr. Sever 7 has some knives for sale. Some nice integrals. If y'all want to check those out on the buy, sell, and trade section. Mr. Dazed got a regrind done by Transparent Knives on his Sabertooth and his the other one, but he doesn't have the frame back on it yet. The Wolverine, sorry, I couldn't think of the name of it. So Transparent Knives did a great regrind on that blade. Looks super cool. He also showed the sound of his knife yesterday that I want to let y'all hear. Makes a great sound if you're into acoustics. So he shared his orange Cerakote knife right here. It is a Kunwu S-Tau. Listen to the sound of this thing. Let's hear that again. Yeah, and it sounds like he's in his bathroom, like he's got the most echo you could ever have. But yeah, that's some serious acoustics there. And acoustics matter to me a lot. Pete actually said they didn't matter to him. There's a REK Reblade Shaman. Y'all have seen that one plenty. Yeah, Pete said acoustics didn't matter to him much, but they definitely matter to me. So yeah, we got to talking and chatting and doing all that stuff. Alright, so let's see here. Y'all have heard me talk about OK Knives quite a few times. I just wanted to give him props for his customer service. So this guy just got this message. It said, this batch of packages is related to tax issues and is currently being intercepted by customs. The carrier and customs are in negotiations. Can we resend it for you? So he is super good about resending orders. So if y'all have ever worried about ordering from OK, I can tell you he is a great guy and will send you knives if anything happens. This is a state of the collection picture from this guy, and he is hitting the cloning game pretty hard. All titanium clones, all bought from AliExpress probably, and all bought from this subreddit, Chinese Knives. I guess this guy gave his mirror edge. Here's a guy having issues with the shortcut pivot. He's a newbie and doesn't know how to tighten it up to where it's just right. There is a very fine line between too tight and too loose, and sometimes you have to use Loctite to get it to stay right. But yeah, lots of talk about the shortcut on here. Let's see, anything going on in knives this morning? This guy's showing their cool handmade knives and nice knives and nice knife stands. That's a cool knife. What is that? Takray Tyron. That's a new one I haven't seen. Let's go check it out. Y'all give me something to talk about too this morning. Sever 7, I do get discounts through OK Knives. I get 15% off. So if you ever want to order something, let me do it for you and pay me, and I'll put in your shipping address. possibly. But I do get 15% off. I put a new link, Scott, in the Discord to a new place that has them for $80 without a shipping fee. And let me give you that link in the chat real quick. It is right here. And he has both versions of it. So there's the link to the new, to this page. And it looks like he dropped them down to 76. So that's good. But he has both versions. The new hand-hammered version and the original version. The hand-hammered one is $20 more. They were $5 more. They were 85. They were 105 and 85 yesterday. So the price is fluctuating. But if you do decide to get both of them, you can use the code Reddit25 and save $25 and get them both for around $80. So that's what I did. I ordered one of each again from this guy and used that code and got them both for $80 each. They both come with the topo blade and the new pattern blade, the tessellation looking stuff. So that's cool. I think keep it scale stupid. Do you know what the TS number is on that knife that you got? So Tucson slip joint knife. Let's go to White Mountain Knives and see how many Tucson slip joint. Tucson slip. Well, it looks like they only have a couple. That one's cool. I hadn't seen that one. That one's super cool looking. I'm going to have to throw a email in here, even though I know they won't ever get any more in, but who knows? Crazier things have happened, I guess. The TS-123 is another one. Got some cool titanium. They make some micarta ones. Tucson micarta. Is it micarta or titanium? I've got that one. That one's a double detent. Super fun. See, Amazon has one. Let's see what they got. Oh, that one's pretty cool. Good morning, Pete. Sever 7, was it a Blade Binge listing? I found it, huh? So that's it. So it is the TS362. Did you get the M390 version? Because that's pretty cool. Did you get that one right there with the black carbon fiber? Yeah, I think I did see it, Sever. But I don't know why I didn't. Which one was it again? It was the. Oh yeah, the Chimera. Chimera. I don't know why I said that. It's down to $80 now. The blade looks like it's got something going on with it. Could be the lighting. Yeah, the blade's got a little bit going on with it. Not bad though. It's still available if somebody wants it. What blade steel does it have? S35VN? Oh, the one on eBay. The brown one. I got you. Yeah, I've got that one. Well, I can just show you since it's right here beside me. I think you meant, let's see, where is it? Little bitty knife, where'd you go? There it is. Yeah, this one right here. Is this what you're talking about? Keep it scale stupid. This one. Yeah, this is the double detent. This isn't really a slip joint. Keep it scale stupid. It's called a double detent knife. It's not really the same. So a slip joint has a lock, and it locks at the halfway position, and it locks all the way out, and it's got a bar that goes along the back that it locks into. And this one has two detents. It's got a detent. It's got two of those holes on the blade and the little ceramic ball. So it locks when it's out in that little hole, and then it locks when it's in that hole. But it doesn't stop in between at the halfway point. So it's not really a slip joint. It's a double detent. Slip joint knives will have a... So I don't know if you saw when I posted a couple of the Two Sons slip joints, but they had the big solid thing. So the blade kind of... It pops into place into that slip joint. And here I will show you an example of that. So on the Discord, I posted a couple. Let me scroll up here. Right here. So the TS254 is one of those. And as you can see here, you see that big piece of metal that goes down the back of it? So the blade kind of locks into that. And it's kind of spring loaded to where when you push on the blade enough, it'll release from that lock. But this is the TS254. The TS200 is another one, and I believe this is the TS200, and it's kind of got the same thing going on with that little bar with the slip joint. So that is the TS200 slip joint. And then I think there was one more that I listed. Oh, we were looking at integral slip joints. Sorry, so the Lion Steel Thrill is another integral slip joint, and you can see the back of it. It's pretty cool. It's all one piece. I wouldn't mind getting one of those eventually. They look cool too. Good morning, Fred, by the way. But I really like the looks. Why is that not showing up? Oh, golly, the Discord throws me off. Every time I click a link in the Discord, it doesn't open in Discord. It opens in the browser, and it throws me off. I have to change my source. But here's the Lion Steel Thrill. Super cool integral slip joint. But slip joints will stop right there at that middle position halfway, and then they'll lock all the way out. And that's the way the little lock bar in the back kind of interfaces with the blade. That's a cool integral Lion Steel. Yeah, if anybody wants a good deal on a concept, S35BN knife, there's one for sale on Blade Bench for $80. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure the eBay seller for Tucson knives has thought about my proposal about him charging $40 shipping, because now there's not many listed on auction. And if you find his listings here, he only has a few auctions left, because and all of them have the $9 shipping that I told him he needed to change them all to. But he has not relisted a bunch of stuff, so I don't know how long he'll last on here. But as far as auctions go, he's only got like 8 or 9 listed. And like I said, all of them have that $9 delivery charge instead of that $40 one. There's one with the 40 still. Yeah, so one of them has the $40 shipping, but he's losing money because nobody's wanting to pay the $40 plus a big fee for the knife. So I think he's realized that he's got to charge the $9. So maybe he'll start listing them again. But quite a few, 3 or 4 of the ones that were on auction that I didn't win last night didn't get relisted. And they normally yes, I do, John, and it is an awesome knife. Why don't you have Pete take a couple pictures of it? I actually sent it to Pete to check out, and I don't have it right now to show it to you. But I did a flipper tab delete on it, and it looks awesome. Let me see if I can. It is an awesome knife. I believe Pete would recommend it also. I sent him 3 knives to check out, and I believe out of the 3 that I sent, that was his favorite. Let me see if I can find a picture of it here. I just did a backup of all my phone pictures onto my computer and deleted them all. Here's some pictures of it. I don't know which one is which, but let me throw all these in the Discord if I can. I wonder if I can just drag them over there. Let's try that out. Too many uploads. Hold on. I think you can only do... Oh, man. You can only do 10 at a time, maybe. So let me drag these 10 over here. Alright, that worked. So here is... Good morning, Dalton. Fred, I would gladly send you knives to check out. Me and you should do some of that back and forth. So here is my Archbishop 3. Wait, I didn't even send these to the channel. Hold on. How do I send them? Why did it not send them? What is going on here? Stuff. There we go. Let me get them sent really quick. Alright. So this is how it looked when I got it. And that's how it looked when I got it. That's how it looked when I got it. And that's how it looked when I was done with it. That's how it looked when I was done with it. That's how it looked when I was done with it. Let me see if I got a picture of it open. Yeah. The last two that I didn't send were the two that after I deleted the tab. So that's what it looks like without a flipper tab. Much better. And this is what it looks like with the flipper tab. It was OEM'd by... That's a good question. I thought Ferrum Forge... I'm not sure, to answer your question. Let's go see if we can find out. Have you done a little research trying to figure out who OEM'd it? Ferrum Forge Archbishop 3.0 OEM. It says China. I would probably believe, here's the history of it. So, $200 limited. M390 Fortis liner lock, scaled it down. 2 years later. Alright, so I bet the OEM is We Knives. Somebody just said that right here. Reddit would be the place to find out. Yeah, right here. I actually went to the store. I love the color, the ergos. I could not care less for this knife. OEM is We Knife, and they did an outstanding job. Yeah. I would probably say, I don't know who this guy is, but with him saying it as confidently as he did, I would probably say it's true. And if it's not, somebody will hop in there and say it's not. Let's see if we can find a result with OEM. Here's one from Knife Club. It's the same guy. OEM is We. Yep, he said the same thing. Similar design. What is this? Oh, that's the Civivi. Not sure which Civivi that is, but that looks it does look very similar. Does anybody know what Civivi that is? Let me see. Let me pop it up, see if I can figure out real quick. Google Lens. Search. Alright. Yep. That's the Odium. Civivi Odium. Wow, it is an actual Ferrum Forged design. That's pretty cool. So it is called the Civivi Odium, and it says it's a Ferrum Forged design. So if you want a budget, Archbishop 3, you can get this jade one right here and dye it any color you want, or you can get the gray or blue one or black. Huh. It looks pretty small right there. What does it say on the size? Because the Archbishop, yeah, this one's only 6.19 inches overall. Whereas I'm pretty sure the Archbishop 3 is bigger than that. .19 as compared to 7.875. Yeah, so it's like a Archbishop mini. Yeah, so they come up for a decent price. I think I paid $140 for mine, but you can get them for like $160 to $180. The last one on Knife Swap, let's see if we can find it. Archbishop 3 2 years ago. Let me sort by new. 2 months ago, an Archbishop sold for $180. That's a little steep. But that's the same model I've got, I believe. I paid $140 for mine. Let's see, is this the same one? Yeah, he had it for $200. Then he dropped it to $180. So the guy might have paid $160. This one says $190. I didn't even look and see if it's the same guy. And then 3 months ago, $200. Dressed to Impress. Let me see if it's the same guy. No, this is my buddy I bought lots of knives from. The one I bought is way on back. I probably bought it, I don't know, a year or over a year ago. Two years ago, this one with skiffs in it sold for $164. That's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, it's a great knife. You should be able to find them for about $160. Alright. Oh, that reminds me. One of these knives that's sitting on the wall behind me on my magnetic thing is a... this is a Mass Drop and Ferrum Forge collab. It's called the Falcon, and for a little knife, it's got that same kind of finger choil, and I can get 4 fingers on it. This one's for sale. I've got to polish up the blade. It's got a few scratches on the blade, but I've bead blasted the handles on it to make it all clean and new looking. But this is a Mass Drop and Ferrum Forge Falcon. As you can see, the blade has got a few little scratches. I'm going to try to put, I mean, it's not bad. Doesn't have that many. It's got a hand satin. Yeah, it does look like a Glideman. But you can see the Mass Drop S35 VN. I got to fix the blade up before I sell this one. Yeah, I've mentioned before that there was a few knives that I bought at a certain time because they all looked kind of like this with this finger choil, and the Glideman was definitely one of them. But this one is a lot smaller than the Glideman, but I can get all 4 fingers on it perfect. So I went through a phase where I was buying a few like this. So here's the Glideman. Very, very similar to it. Yeah, I'm going to mirror polish it. And then I might try to do my first hand satin on it. But this is the Glideman. You can see a lot of similarities. The blade shape on the Glideman is a little different. It's got that forward scoop. Let's see. Let me get in here a little closer so you can see them better. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, carbon, I don't know about carbon steel, but any stainless steel, I believe, can be. There was a couple more, let's see. So where's the other one that I had? I reorganized my knives, and now I don't know where I put the one I'm looking for. Give me just a second, I will find it. I promise. We were talking about the Veros last night, and another knife that has that same kind of shape is the Griffin Scout. It's got that same kind of window. This knife is awesome. I love the Griffin Scout. Of course, I didn't front flip it correctly, but Griffin Scout is another great knife, but it has that same kind of little rounded off. But the other one I was looking for, and then I love my Berg Blades Tick. We were talking about Fullers yesterday, and the Tick with the hollow grind is an awesome knife too. I want to get an Alpha. We were talking about that in the Discord too. But the other one I was looking for is that looks similar to those two. Man, where did I put my Urban? I thought I put my... Dang, I really moved some knives around, I guess. Oh, yeah. So the Urban EDC F5.5 has got that same kind of bottom as those two, but the blade shape is different on it. But I went through a phase where I bought all 3 of these within each other pretty quickly, just because of how comfortable they all 3 are with that. And they're smaller knives, but I could get 4 fingers on them. Yeah, the actual... Dang it, where's my... Where you at, buddy? Right here. Yeah, so my Nova has the same thing, except the Scout. Good morning, William. The Scout and the whoops. So the Scout and the Nova are both big boys. And the Scout is not quite as deep as the Nova, but they're very similar in size. And those two knives complement each other well. The Scout 3.5 is a big knife. Yep. I don't know. I think I like the looks of the round one better, and they're both pretty similar. Yeah, it's a little deeper. It's not much deeper though. This one has a good edge, and it's just barely, just a fraction of a millimeter. Which reminds me, so the Nova is a front flipper too, but you can see that the Scout has a bigger blade and a bigger front flipper, so the profiles on them. Oh, you have a Scout? Is it a 3.5 or a 3.0 or what? 3.5 is a big boy. Yeah, I used to have a Nova and a Chevelle. My mom used to have a 67 Chevelle SS 396 with dual 4-barrel carbs. Back in 1967, her and her husband bought a new Chevy from 1960 to 1970 every year. That they traded up and got the new Chevy. So her 67 was a SS 396 Chevelle with dual 4-barrel carbs. I think the 66 was the 63 and 64 were Impalas, I believe, and the 66 might have been a Bel Air. Yeah, that 67 Chevelle SS 396 is one of the best looking cars ever. I've got one on my Facebook cover photo, but 1967 SS 396 Chevelle. This car is one of the best looking cars ever, and the one I have on my Facebook wall is one of the best examples. It's a yeah, but this car right here is one of the cleanest looking cars ever made. Where's a good picture of one? I want to show you the one here. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on just a second. Cover photos, albums, cover photos. Here's the one. Yeah. Wow. Check out this puppy. Yeah. Sorry. I get excited for nice cars. Yeah, check this one out. Whoops. Dang it. Act right, computer. Check out that one. Hold on. There we go. That is a car. And this is what it looks like from that angle. But that was actually on my Facebook cover photo for a while. Here's one more angle of it. Well, Oh, that's not it. That was a different car. Sorry. But yeah, that SS396 there. Super clean. Alright. What else are we going to talk about today? Oh yeah, I thought while I was at it, we were talking about this earlier. Let me grab these two. I guess they're in here. I guess they're in my clone box, even though they're micarta, because they are titanium in micarta, and they're special. They mean something to me, so I guess they're in here somewhere. I rearranged some of these knives too, but here is the here is the Mini Nova. I mean the Mini Synapse we talked about, and you can get in there to get to the little blade cut out, and then here's the full size one, and this one doesn't have, it's only got it on the reverse, so I don't know if all the Synapse are like this, but it's only got that cutout on the reverse flick side, which is great for me because that's all I do anyway, and that cleans up the look of it on that side. But I'm not sure if all of them are like that or if he just did that when he released them. But yeah, I'm working on finding you one of these if you want one, but it is titanium and nice micarta. And I don't know if you can see that, but dang it, what's going on with that? Oh, there's nothing there. I thought there was, oh, there it is. It is M390. I knew it was on there somewhere. But the Synapse is a great little knife. So is the Mini Synapse. So does the Mini have it on both sides? On the real one? I wasn't sure about that either. Do you have a real one of these, John? The action on these, man, I wish it was better. What else are we going to talk about today? Oh, you have an XL? Propane and propane accessories. Real Steel Solus. What about the Solus? What are we looking at, Pete? Budget slip joint. All right. Solus. That's actually no E on the end, so it is Solus. Oh yeah, that's sexy. 89 bucks, huh? I wonder if that Get It can find a code for this. We'll let it run in the background and see if it finds anything while we look at it. Yeah, now I want to see the back of it. They better show me a picture of the back of it. Nope. 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 Yep. So there you go. Keep it scale stupid. You can see there how it's got that piece of metal. Now this one is not an integral, so it's just got that piece of metal along the back that the blade pops into. But that's a real slip joint. Yeah, for 89 bucks, why would you get anything less than the titanium one? I mean, I guess. So, let's see. How much is the G10 one? 34 bucks. Wow, they have a... Is that a purple blade? Oh no. No, it's black. It just looks purple. That's purple. But that's a black blade. But the lighting they've got on that gives it like a purple tint. That is definitely... So 50 bucks or 40 bucks more for titanium. I'm spending the extra 40 bucks, I believe. This is the light. So the light version is only 34 bucks. But the other ones are 50. So 50 or 90. Oh, that's the Stella. Yeah, 50 or 90. Oh, that's the Lux. Why am I not seeing the Solus, sorry, G10 version? All I see is the Solus Light. Yeah, I'm not seeing the... I guess it might be the light version that you were talking about. No, there's the... Oh, it's called the Solus Lux. So that was it on their website. Why is it called... Why has it got two names? The Light Lux. So that was it back on their website. This one right here. That's cool. What do you mean the build of the G10? What's built differently? Wonder. I bet you could flick off that fuller if you could get in there enough. Yeah, what's built differently with the G10? Wow, that clip. Is that a G10 clip? Does that really have a G10 clip? That's wild. Where are you getting it for 25 or 30 bucks? Yeah, where do they sell it for 25 or 30 bucks, Pete? White Mountain Knives? Oh, it's 42. Yeah, where's it 25 and 30 bucks? Oh, on sale? It would be 42 minus 420. So like 38 bucks for this black one. It's got K110 on this one with DLC. Huh. Yeah, K110 steel on this one. And it says DLC on it. DLC coated. 1.74 ounces. Wow. That's pretty light. What other knives does Jacob make? Poltergeist Works. Let's follow him on Instagram. What other knives? I'm guessing he made most of these? Nah. Maybe. He makes some bangers then if he made all these. The Altus coming soon. The Cultus. That was a bunch of years ago. $37.06 prototype. Huh. What is his website? Let's see if... Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. We'll check that out. 3 years ago. Oh, look. IKBS bearings. It's a heck of a Torx. The Cultus. Yeah, I don't like that one as much as some of the other ones. That's cool. Poltergeist Works. His last video was 3 years ago, so he might be out of the knife game by now. Who knows? But he designed that knife. That's pretty cool. Probably the best Chinese knife I've come across. I can agree with you, buddy. That is such a sweet knife. Pete, I actually, when I sent you those knives, I meant to send you that one. I didn't mean to send the Ferrum Forge. That was a last minute addition because I couldn't remember the one that I actually wanted to send you. But you were about to get the uh, the Anthem to check out because I wanted you to see how good it is. Because it is one of the best knives I've ever felt. As far as lockup and everything goes, like, I don't know how it's so nice, actually. Like, I'm still shocked by it every time I hold it. But it is so nice. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one I was going to send to you, but it was going to be this one. Because I wanted you to feel a Benchmade. I wanted you to feel this exact knife. Like, I wanted you to feel how good the lockup was with that coil spring. And how solid it feels, but yet how just buttery smooth. I mean, it's got the best action of anything. I mean, it's just so good. And it's an integral. Like, and I bet it fits your hands perfect. Yeah, that coil spring is something special. If you haven't felt one with a coil spring, I guess the Mannix has that too, but this one just feels different. I don't know. It's just something about a solid knife, all one piece, and the action is just so smooth, but yet the side to side and vertical play is non-existent. And it's kind of thin, like, I don't know, and it's real M390. I meant to, yep. And I was so mad after I sent it that I forgot to send it to you. And I can't remember what the name of that knife is that I bought from Joseph Vero. Yeah, crossbar locks, normally I don't like. Because there's always a little bit of play, it seems like. But this one, man, is so solid. Like, it has that coil spring is a different kind of crossbar lock. It feels way different than Omega springs. Like, it feels nothing like Omega springs. And the lockup is just so solid. I mean, it has nothing, zero. But I can't remember what the name of this knife is to save my life. This integral that I got from Vero. No, are you talking about axial? No, I didn't get an axial shift, but I'd like to feel one. That's what she said. If that's what you're talking about. Can somebody do a screen capture and maybe Google find out what that knife is? I could do one, I guess. I just can't remember what the name of it is. I guess I could go check my Reddit where I bought it from him. I don't even remember what his name was. What was his name on Reddit? I don't know what his name was. Now I can't find it. Oh, Joe Real. Here it is. It is the... He probably deleted the post after he sold all his knives. Yeah, he did, I guess. Oh, no, here it is. No, I bought it from Vero. Like, Vero sold a bunch of his knives. He downsized his collection. He got rid of a bunch of knives he probably got for free. And I actually bought it from him, but I didn't realize it was him. It's the BRS Evolve Eon. No, he actually sold it to me. It's not an actual Vero. It's a BRS Evolve Eon. No wonder I couldn't remember it. It's got a bunch of stupid numbers and letters, and it's got a name and stuff. BRS Evolve Eon. Blade Runner Systems. There it is. Blade Runner Systems. They made a special green one. Standard or green? How much was it on Blade HQ? It doesn't say. How much was it on PVK.com? $289. There we go. I got it for the great price of $140. Yeah, I got it for $140, so I got it for half price, what I like paying. So it was $280 new. Integral. It's got a... Heck, it doesn't have a bunch of billboarding. It came from Mr. Joseph Vero, so that's kind of cool too. It has a knot. You can't use the that window at all. I actually showed a video of it back when I got it, of Metal Complex reviewing it. And he said the exact same thing. You can't. And it was one of his, I don't know, it was 4 years ago, so it was back when he first started. I mean, he hadn't been going long, I guess. But right here, I probably got the video to the exact place where he talks about that. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't have the sound on. I was getting sounds from the background. No, you can't reverse flick it at all.
Press that jimping just a bit and just kind of flip straight down. It's more of a light switch flipper. The detent is nice and clicky. Like that. No mush. Can you access this area in here? Not really. It's more of a decorative. You can grab it like this and open it. Truthfully, I would have liked to see this opening hole extend for this entire area. Maybe if they changed the angle of the flat just slightly, right? So it kind of rose here, and then you'd have this area in here where you could mill an area out, and then you could have done the reverse flick. But this area right here, unfortunately, is not functional. They could have added a thumb stud in here. I think that would have been a little bit better. Or they could have just left nothing in there, right? But as of right now, this is just an area that you can look at, and it looks nice. It keeps it gives the blade some character that otherwise would just look very plain. So okay, but the flipper tab works just fine, and there's nothing in the cutting path, so I don't have a problem with that. As you're flipping this, every now and then your finger is going to catch this corner over time. That's going to wear on your finger a little bit. it's a slight annoyance if you're going to sit around and fidget with it, but truthfully, the flipping action is great. Flipping action is well done, or the flipper tab is well done. There's no double clutch, right? Clicky detent, check, check, check. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and do carry profile. So thickness up against the Spyderco Para 3. This guy's fairly thick. In fact,
all right. So anyway, that tells you. But yeah, you can't even regular, like you can't even get your thumb in there to regular open it. You just can't get in there enough because it's the physics. You can't get enough leverage. I don't care how hard you push. Like I'm pulling as hard as I want to right here, and it's so far down the blade, you just cannot get enough with the detent to break it loose. Yeah, thumb stud on the logo would be too low. You could put one there. I was thinking about widening the hole and just follow the top of that grind. But I think a thumb stud where that logo is would be too far. You could get one there and reverse flick off of it if you put a real little one. But it's a good flipper. It's got good detent, so it comes out good, just like he said. And what he was talking about hitting the corner, like you do kind of catch that corner a little bit. But you know, it was $140 integral, and it's more about the story. Like after I asked him if he'd take 140, and he said yeah, and then he sent me the the PayPal link to pay him, and it said josephvero@gmail.com, and I was like, wait a minute. So I went and checked the post that he had done, and all the posts were for Vero Knives, and I was like, wait a minute, am I really buying this from Joseph Vero for $140? So I don't care about the action on it. It's another integral for the collection, and I couldn't even remember the name of it. Hell. You know, some knives you get just because of the story behind them, and the fact that they're part of a collection, you know. And it looks cool. And that blade window does add to the look of it. So I want, do any of y'all have a integral Vero? That's one that I want. Speaking of all that, so I want a mini, what is it, an isotope? Do they make an integral full-size isotope? I know the isotope mini is an integral. But do they make, first of all, yes, they make a full titanium version. So I'm cool with that. But is the full-size isotope an integral? That's what I'm wondering. So the isotope, yes, it is an integral. You can see right there in the middle. So I need an isotope, but not for $570. Oh, that's awesome, mister. Yeah, I thought you had one, sir. So I knew somebody had one. I think Fred has one too. The isotope mini. I need to we need to go check out and see how much a full size one sold for. See what I can get one for. All right. Vero isotope. 7 days ago. Sold for $450. Oh, and that's the ugly copper foil titanium fiber. Titanium fiber, carbon fiber. Yeah, that's ugly. I don't want that one. Not ugly, but not my thing. Let's see. That's a mini. Third Grail sale, 100 plus knives. Wow. How did I miss this one? Let's see if we can find it down through here. There's a TW Price Dawn. Is that still for sale? For $270? Why does it have to have a black blade? Oh my gosh. Alright, so those are all still available up there. See if my eyes are working today and see if I can follow these this quick. There it is. Wow, that's even uglier. $445. I thought that first one was ugly. Who in their right mind would look at that knife and say that is sexy? Probably one of y'all, and I'm insulting you. I apologize. We all like different things, and that's what makes the community so cool. But that is ugly. So that's not the one. What did he still have available though? Edgar Cole, I don't think I want the $1,700 knives. Kinnison Customs Skinner, a Rask for $820. Let's see what the Rask looks like. Is it brown, doo-doo brown also? No. It is much nicer. That Rask is nice, but I don't like the blade on it. Max Ace Vortex Damascus. Wow, that's a pretty knife. Max Ace Vortex Integral. Man, is that a fake integral? It's got a bunch of screws to be integral. Decorative. Man, that's something else. Alright, Hinderer XM18 full tie. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. That's pretty nice. But I've got one of those. Hey, there's the one I sent to Mr. Ed. Except that's a real one. Wow, that color on the real one looks nice. That's the same knife I sent Mr. Ed, except that's the real one. And that one is $370. That Dawn for $270. That's, if it didn't have a black blade, I might make him an offer on that one. Let's see. What is the Renaissance Adson Flipper? Why does he buy so many black knives? The Picasso Solstice. That's too narrow. There's the Eclipse again. It's a cool colorway on it, I guess. And he's got a $110 Riot Karambit. Huh. Pretty cool stuff. What are we looking at here? Blade bend. Sorry, Sever. I didn't see. $400. First run. Red carbon fiber inlay. Kills it. And a mini with a carbon fiber inlay. I didn't even find a full titanium one yet, so let's keep looking here for just a second. Mechanic special. Does that mean scratched all to hell? Like, what is that? The Riot Tiger, Mr. JT showed his. That's one of my, I want that knife too. Is that one still for sale? Nope, sold. $300 firm. It's a good price on that one. I might have paid that. Mini. Red end cut carbon fiber. See what this one is. That's a mini. Mini. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Same guy. Mini. Yeah, I'm going to be looking a while for this one. Mini. Mini. Alright, 5 months ago. What is this one? Micarta inlay. That pains me. That hurts. Well, why that hurts so bad? Mini. He wants to trade for one. Mini. Alright, I'm about to give up. Mini. This is what I'll do, though, to try to find a knife. I will go through all these posts, and then I'll find the guy that bought it. And I will pester him until he sells it to me. Not really. I asked once, and I'll hit him up later. Oh, here's the Damascus one. $900. Yeah, I might could deal with that one. What do y'all think? If he shows a picture of the back of it, then I'll be happy. If he doesn't, forget him. Where's the back shot? He didn't show the back. That makes me so angry. I don't know why that makes me so mad. And I don't guess a lot of people care about what the back of it looks like, but I love the way the back of integral knives look. That's part of the thing. Like, you want to see it where it doesn't have the back spacer and the lines, and you want to see it just solid. He said the mini is pretty big. That's what she said. That's what you thought she said. Yeah, but my hands, I can't do it. I guess I'm just going to have to buy one when he drops. And, but yeah, the back of integrals just look cool. Fail. I'll do more when I at work tonight. I'll find one. Why not Shobit? You think? English, please. Oh, why did he not show it? I don't know. Some people just don't shoot the back of the knife. Like, they show the centering, but they don't show the, they'll show this picture with the centering, which the centering is perfect on this one. But they just don't show them. Even on websites, they don't show them a lot of times on integrals. Oh, yeah, sorry, Sever. I saw that link, but I forgot. Let me pop it up here. Is this your video? Oh, no. What is that? It's too long and skinny for me, but it looks perfect for you. It doesn't even, and I hate when they do that too. They didn't even put the name of it. KB389A. Yeah, it looks like your style knife. Too long and skinny for me though. The Zazu. What was it? 239A? Did I? Nope, that wasn't it. What was it? Ah, dang it. What's the name of it? Was it 3? KB what? 389A. KB 389A. Yeah, the Zazu. Yeah, it's way too long and skinny. I liked the one Fred thinks is one of the best knives KB has come out with ever. And I actually like it. It's the Protocol. I almost bought one the other day. Check out their newest short. Yeah, Pete. What do you think of the Protocol? Check out KB's newest short. All right. Oh, yeah, that's the one you just mentioned. Yeah, I like it a lot better than that last one. That looks a lot like that that Geo knife that I bought with the crossbar lock. It also looks like the like a cross, the Supercell and the Blackout combined. But that Geo knife, Sharp, whatever it is, it kind of looks like that one. The texture and the handle looks similar. Sharp Shadow. I can't ever remember the name of that one either. But yeah, I like the looks of the one I showed, Protocol. And it's 3.35 inch blade, front flipper. It reminds me of the Kaiser Beyond a little bit. Well, all right, guys. I think I'm going to start winding this one down. It is Saturday, huh? Yep, it is Saturday. I gotta sell some knives. Yeah, John. I think you need to try a few good crossbar lock knives. Is it because of the wiggle? Because a lot of them have that wiggle, and I feel you on that. But if it's not the wiggle, and you just don't like the lock, then you got to get over that. Because like the Drop Bear is a great knife. He said, no, don't go. This little knife, this integral and this integral look like big brothers of each other. Oh, it's the lack of detent. Yeah, these two integrals look like big brother and little brother, kinda. And then this one kind of looks like they go well together, all three of those. So you're cool with button lock knives, just not crossbar lock knives then, right? Because button lock knives have detent. Well, some do. Most do. You just don't like crossbar lock. But you can deal with button lock knives. You need to check out a Spyderco smock. Because button locks, well, so even top liner lock, button locks you don't like? So the smock has double detent. It's got some of the best detent of any knife in the game. And it's got great detent. Like, I'm pulling hard on that thing, boy. It's got some great detent. Smock is one of the best knives ever. It's got such a great detent. You need to try yeah, my Protect has great detent too, but the smock has great detent. And so do both of my Vosteeds, the Thornton and the Naga. Both of these have great detent. Like really good. Like really good clicky detent. Because these are top liner locks. The detent on the Naga is better than the Thornton, but they both have great detent. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the smock. That's no offense. It's kind of long and skinny too, but it's super comfortable. And it's thick. I think the thickness makes up for the shape of it. And the jimping on it is great too. And it's kind of like the Cormorant a little bit. But you can even reverse flick off the hole. Yeah, it doesn't look like you'd be able to get in there, but you can. Your fingernail just rests perfect in there. I just bought a Martin last night, Sever. Yeah, I've been wanting a Martin forever. I've been waiting on them to come out with a titanium one, but I don't guess they ever are. So I bought one for $50 last night that's brand new. I got a gray one. Gray aluminum. I thought half price was pretty good. They're normally $100, so getting it for $50 wasn't bad. The one I got is actually right here. So he sold he sold 3 knives. Let's see. Try to send the pictures over to Discord. Hold on. Reddit. No. Screenshots? Where did I put the pictures? Aha. Share to Discord. Stuff for channel. Send. Alright. Share to Discord. Stuff for channel. Send. Open Discord. Stuff for channel. So I got the one in the middle. But he had a great deal on all 3 of these. I got the gray one in the middle, but he had the carbon fiber one too. I got the middle one for $50. He had a mini Militol. The carbon fiber one he had for $70. But I've been wanting a Martin forever, so I finally broke down and got one because he's never cut or carried it. And for half price, I thought I'd go ahead and grab one. What is the Dracula? Who makes it? Who did you say made it? Forever Still. Oh yeah, we've looked at that one before. Is that really a button lock? What? That's a button lock? How does the button work? You have to turn it? Or do you just push it? I guess you just push it. What a crazy looking knife. Well, congrats on that. It's got a crazy grind on it, huh? Oh, Hawkbill. I'm gonna bet. Oh, that's an integral too. I'm gonna bet you get rid of it. I'm gonna bet you put it in your pile to catch and release pile. I hope that's not the case, but I just had a feeling there that you're going to get it and it's going to have some weird something going on. Look at all the thickness in places and the non-thickness in places. It's either going to be really comfortable or really weird. That's my prediction. I mean, it's a definitely different looking knife. Pretty wild looking. Yeah, it's definitely sick looking. I gotta see it in action. So we gotta watch a little video on it before we go. And there's not one, of course. Let me make sure the volume. Uh-oh.
This is one of our newest one.
Ah.
It's
Sorry, my headphone disconnected. Let me try to get it reconnected. I don't know why it disconnected. The battery might be dead. Let me put in my other one and see if it works. Well, now that one connected to my phone, not my computer. Well, hold on, let me see, let me try again. Come on, computer, act right. I think the battery was getting low on that one, and if I don't have my, yeah, there we go. All right.
oh, it's tight. It's a one piece.
There it is.
Titanium, and then we've used M390 by.
It's an integral.
Yes, it's the integral.
Wow, it is very wild looking.
Yep.
Very unique design.
Woo. Woo.
Okay.
And then the next one, we have the triple kill. It's called the triple kill because it has 3 forms. First one,
Okay.
and his second one. This is a little bit tricky. It's like after I have not touched it for like a week, I don't remember how to open it. So you kind of press it down. This opens up, and then you have like a tiny light you can hold.
Okay.
And then this is the second form. The third one is when you press this closes back up, and you can use this like a push leg.
Oh my god.
So that's where the name came from, triple kill. Then the next one we have is the Cybertrix. So
Yeah.
you
The
can see
Cybertrix
there's no
is
external
nice.
Screw, nothing at all. So the way to take it apart is you see there's like a spring here.
Yeah.
So this is like you pop it out. That's just one single piece of titanium. Just give it a little bit of this. You can access the screw, and then after you take apart the scale, then you can access the pivot.
Wow. Yeah, I think I had one with that blade. This blade here.
Yep, there's 3 A, B, and C. Okay, then we put this one apart. Put it. Okay, deal with that later. So this is what we call the rebel ship. So this takes this design even further.
Yeah. I've never had the Rebel ship.
Yeah.
I've seen it though. but-
This is again no external hardware. Well, one if you count this one. This is the pivot, and the special thing about this is there's only one single screw, the pivot, for the entire blade. That's it. Whole knife. So you press down. You see the arrow. You press it down. You push. This pops out, and then with a little bit force, this goes out too. Open the blade a little bit. With just gently push it down. This slides out. And then you have access to your only screw. That's this pivot. And then even for the pivot, you can use the end for tool to unmiss it. And then the entire thing comes apart.
That's
What?
yeah.
Like a transformer.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
bizarre. It really is. Yeah. No, I never pulled the trigger on the Rebel ship. Yeah.
Yep. And then
That's
next
way
one we
cool.
have here is another piece that we bring to the show this year. This is like the new one, new piece for us. Well, it's a big blade, single piece titanium as well. And then special thing about the pocket clip is you press the screw on the back, pops out.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like spring
Spring
loaded.
loaded.
Yep. And yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm not very good at it, but yeah, the idea is flip it from the back using your finger, your middle finger.
Jeez.
That's that.
That's crazy looking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that single-sided.
And then
Blade
I think
cut out.
this is the real
Yeah.
Transformer eye.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't I have this one?
Oh, because that turns into the push dagger.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's a cool knife.
Because Wii Knives did something like it, but not as good.
They don't
This
have the
was-
lock.
Yeah.
The one they do. So
Yeah, they didn't have a lock.
opens
yeah.
up, press the button, drop. Now you have push dagger. And then when you in push dagger, just lock it.
That's the Alcade or whatever. The Alcade, I believe.
Yep.
And back. Yes, yes.
And then
That's cool.
this is a new one that we bring this year. It's same mechanism, same idea, just a bigger knife. More how to say, a more aggressive blade
Yeah.
shape on that, and
Oh my God.
still
And it
functions
just-
like that.
Oh, that's a big push
Yeah,
dagger.
even bigger now. A bigger pocket clip if you like it.
Yeah, pocket clip. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my God.
And those one it's not something new, but yeah, this is probably one of my favorite knives of all time. It's just that I usually like the slim, the curve, like the shape. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and those two.
Yeah, I like that one down on the
those two
right,
supposed to be like a pair.
out of the camera.
They have like a pretty
The
similar
one down
design,
there
and that's
sticking
it.
out
Actually,
the end.
it's this. And then, like this one. This is also the place on this side. This is also a single piece titanium. It's also indigo. It's integral, yeah. Yeah. And yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, y'all got some more time out of me. All right. Well, appreciate y'all hanging in there with me for a little bit longer. We almost made it to 2 hours. Hope y'all have a great rest of your Saturday. If y'all need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Yeah, what John said. I've got to get a few knives sent out today. I think Pete might have that same problem. Appreciate you, Mr. Pete. Mr. John. Mr. Keep It Scale Stupid. Mr. JD. Good morning, sir. Mr. Whalen. Mr. John, of course, I already said that. Sever 7. Hope things go better for you this week, sir. Mr. Scott, check your emails and get back with me. Found a few watches I think you might like. I wasn't quite sure about the one I sent you, but There's a red one that I sent you that might just work for you without having to build one. So let me see if I sent the... Let me show y'all a picture of the knife that I found for him that he might like. He wanted a red one with the black band. Before I go, I will show y'all it. It is this one right here. Dang it. Work for me. So this Caddison is a red one. And then the other one I thought Mr. Scott might like was this one right here. This one is another red and black diver's watch with the... So this is another one. And then I sent him... I found some parts for him to build one too. So if y'all want to find a watch or make a watch, let me know. I can help you work on it too. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great one.